Here we are, and it's turn 5. We'll see what's going to happen in Farmingdale. The next event card. It ends up being Hunting Lodge located. Well, this is good for us. We'll look at the text down at the bottom when we get there. Right now, Rangers, Raiders, and Refugees, there are none. There will be no outbreak. Consume supplies, no. This is all very good. Now the Zeds move in the mountain track, which is over here, up here. When this is not so good. This Zed unit moves into the mines, and when a named space is overrun by Zeds and there's no other activity going on, a chaos marker is added to the location. What that means is the zombies are basically running amok in that named location, and it has an effect if an outbreak happens as well. We'll talk about that when it happens. So actually no interaction with the Zeds this time. And what do we have? We have 4 actions, and now we'll look at the special text, which says if a friendly unit ends their action phase in the campground space, roll a 6-sided die and gain ammo points as follows. Well, this is really good. I know exactly what I'm going to do. For my first of 4 actions, I'm going to move Pickles. He's the only one that can get to the campground anyway. And he'll go 1, 2, 3 spaces. So he's going to head off to the campground and do some scrounging, which is excellent. I'm going to move Doc Seaver, this is action number 2, back to the town center. 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm going to start getting him into the laboratory, I think. I'm going to have these civilians shoot at these zombie units. So they have a strength of 4. Now you can shoot at adjacent units. So they have a strength of 4. Zombies, doesn't matter their strength. We're going to go over here and look at the gun table. They have a strength of 4. So we roll a couple dice and we're going to see what they get. Come on, nice high number. A 9. That is pretty good. I think it's going to do some damage. So we look at a 9 on the 4, and that's going to do 2 hits of damage to the Z unit. They're already damaged twice, so the first is going to flip them over. From a 6, they're down to a strength 4. It's not great, and they take a second hit, which is going to put the number 1 zombie damage token on them. So now at least they're even 4 civilians and 4, so when they get into hand-to-hand, which you know is going to happen, they'll have a better chance. For my, so that was the 3rd action. For the last action, we're going to have Mike Hunt over here, and he's going to be shooting at the Z units 2 spaces away. So he has to shift down 1. He's a strength of 5, but he shifts down 1 because he's shooting long range 2 spaces away. His ability is to shoot long range. So he's also down on the 4 table. Let's get a nice high number here for him. 7. Well, I think that's not too bad. Let's consult the table here on 7. And wow, he does 2 damage to this Z unit. So again, they're in the same situation. They've had 2 hits. They're going to go from strength 5 down to strength 3. Well, that's good. And take 1 more hit. So Mike finally pays off with a shot there. That was the 4th and final action. Mike also has the special ability of a free action, so he's going to boss around some townsfolk to do some scrounging. So he's going to do that right now. Let's see if he can get anything. And nope, the townsfolk don't listen to him, but that's okay. Now, that is basically our 4 actions used up, but we're going to do the special ability at the bottom now. And it says if a friendly unit ends in the campground. Well, we have Pickles over here, and his special abilities, he gets to roll 2 dice when scrounging. Now this is for ammunition, which is excellent. And I also forgot, now that I think about it, to go down 1, 2 ammunitions, 1 for the civilian shooting, 1 for Mike shooting. So that's back to where it should be. And now we're doing Pickle scrounging, and well, we're going to pick the 6. And what does the 6 give us? If we look at the card, it means that on a 5 or a 6, we're going to gain 3 ammunition. Well, that's excellent. So we're down to 2, and we're going to gain 3, so that puts us right up to 5. So now we have 5 ammunition, 5 supplies, and that was the end of turn 5. Join me next time for turn 6.